Hello everybody and welcome back to Fate Extra. And like the last time I started from the title screen, it was because I saved in the between an intermission. I think that's what it's called. But anyway, this episode is going to be primarily cutscenes and dialogue. So I don't go into the arena, but we do find out who our opponent is and something. And I choose the route, a route. See, there's, I guess I'll explain it now. There's gonna be, we're gonna have to make a choice to save Rin or Ronnie. Now, depending, you'll go through different routes, depending on which one you choose. I think, depending on which one, they'll both survive, but you will, they'll both survive for now, but choosing which one you save will prevent them from dying later, without spoiling too much. That's all I can say. So if you like Rin, pick Rin. If you like Ronnie, pick Ronnie. But I'm going with Rin, and I believe the master and servant you fight is different if you go on the Ronnie side. So after this point, I don't believe the guide will apply to people playing with to people picking the well, this playthrough won't apply to people picking the Ronnie route anymore. So I'll be picking the Rin route. Now I believe there's actually a typo with Julius later. Like I think it just says Julius, like G-U-L-S, something like that. It's messed up. I forget. I noticed it, but I think I'm pretty sure I haven't passed it yet. I'll try to point it out if I notice it again. You know, I just noticed something. Why was he talking to himself? We wouldn't have heard him at all if he wasn't talking to himself. If he was just talking to himself in his mind, then we wouldn't have heard him at all. So I don't know why. It's just, I mean, even if I talk to myself and when I'm alone in a room, it's nothing more than a little whisper. But considering all he had to do was put his ear to the door, he was talking like normally. So I don't know what was going on there. Yeah, it kinda is. Julius. If you notice, it says Blaze Blue. It's this right in the middle there after the 3 9s. Which I think it's a reference to the Blaze Blue series of fighting games. Are they made by Marvelous? I kind of don't want to look it up because I'm afraid that that Julius typo. I missed that Julius. Yep, there it is, Julius. All right. Who is Blaze Blue made by? That's by Arc System Works or Axis Games in North America. They're published by Axis Games North America, and they published this game. So okay, all right. So Axis Games published Blaze Blue in the US, and they published this game as well. Blaze Blue and this game are made by different developers, I believe, but I guess the publisher was in charge of translating this game, so I guess Axis Games localized this game. Let me phrase that. So that's why they put that little Blaze Blue Easter egg in there, I guess. I'm kind of surprised this game was really released. I don't really hear much about Fate Extra or the Fate series in general, but I think they assumed that it would be able to sell on its own. Because as a game, it's actually pretty great. Pretty good. By the way, these guys do have a lot of health. I think even when you, depending on the route you choose, you even fight them and they have the exact same health as they do in this battle, so you won't fight them for a long time though. You only fight one of them depending on which route you choose, but I think it's obvious. So like we can see the battle pretty clearly, but supposedly our character can't actually see what's going on clearly. I wonder what I should call this episode. I started giving I'm starting to give episode. Trying to give parts that I upload names or titles. The long movie. A movie. Split. Oh yeah, if you have equipped this little part that we're going to go through would be a little bit easier if you had picked the if you had equipped the Exorcist blade. You might want, if you haven't, then you're not screwed. You should be fine, especially if you're my level. But if you're a lower leveled, Ronnie's servant could kill you. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight it for our turn. You just have to survive battling it for a turn. So that sucks, but me. Yeah, you have 3 command seals, but I believe your servant. I believe you no longer have any control over your servant once you use up all 3. So, unfortunately, we won't be seeing more of Ren's servant, considering when we took her out. Yeah, you'll see what happens to him. To prevent myself from spoiling stuff, I guess I'll let the game go on without me commentating over it for a little while. Alrighty then. So you can use your second command seal here if you want. All it does is shows you his move set. There's no point in doing so. If you use skills, I don't think he'll actually be able to counterattack. So that's interesting. He always does a certain skill that does quite a bit of damage at the end of his turn. So you have the Exorcist Blade, you might want to do it there. Use it there. I hate when I'm interrupted, but this is where we save Rin. So yeah, Rin's Lancer gave up his life to save us. So we saved Rin. But she no longer has her servants anymore. Yeah. I think Caster might be feeling a little bit jealous, but let's not worry about that right now. I wasn't thinking. No, but seriously. Okay, I was wondering why we were there for so long. From Cavatos to bitch in 3 seconds flat. Oh god, I didn't actually. I read it wrong when I was recording this. Oh Jesus. I thought it said Cavatos to awake when I was recording this. Jesus. Yeah, I used one. No, I don't. I don't regret using it at all. No regret. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. So she's no longer. She can no longer be our opponent since she's no longer a part of the war. But considering she didn't win or lose in that battle, she's just in the system. Is it a stroke of genius? Is it idiocracy? I don't friggin' know. She's just confusing as me. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a weird thing, considering we survived that. I mean, I still think we're like an NPC. No, just like broke out of the simulation. I think that's the case. Twice Peaceman. I don't know who that is. Let me look that up. Let me see what that character is. Twice Peaceman. Oh. Oh, okay. All right.
力を持つがゆえに道を踏み外す。道を踏み外すために逸脱した力を願う。
Okay.
この矛盾もまた人間の証である。紛争のない世界。調和に満ちた世界でさえ特例は現れる。
It's not. Peaceman is not important right now. We'll find out who he is later. I thought maybe he was from like a. I thought he wasn't important, but we'll come across him later in the game. I don't know why, but I always seem to record whenever I'm hungry. I when I start recording, I'm not hungry, but then the hunger just comes in like a flood. To be honest, I don't really like episodes where it's just cutscene after cutscene, because there's not really much for me to say. was the game's explaining everything. Although if I was doing this live, I'd probably be quiet. So I suppose it's better this way. But let me find out actually how many more weeks are in this game. Let's see. There's, including this week, there's 4 other weeks and an epilogue. So there's, alright. We're getting near the end, I suppose. We're not exactly there yet, but I'd say we're at, I'd say this marks the halfway point. And oh, so I mean, is that a memory that just came back to us? Or was there a hamburger joint in the simulation that we were in the beginning? Oh. Well, that's not normal. No, that's a human. Yeah. No, it's supposed to make you laugh. Little Ronnie. What the? Yeah. Our character's finally starting to realize that we're not exactly normal. We don't have our memories back, and yet we're also doing things that the system shouldn't even allow. Yeah, let's go see Rin. But first, we have things to do. Let's see what's at the commissary. Commissary? I don't no idea how to pronounce it. I think I get both of them, if not just a protection charm. Because they do increase your MP by a lot, so I think I get the protection charm and replace the thing to gain magic. I'll probably equip the item to gain magic again later, but more MP would be useful, I think. Yeah, I think I'll replace the silver earrings because I get more MP. With the protection charm, yeah, there we go. I was gonna look up something. Oh yeah, how to pronounce commissary. 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 I don't know if you guys heard that sound, but that's how you say it. Commissary. Yeah, I don't know why we would go to the library to get information about our enemy when we know nothing about our enemy besides the fact that it's a clown. That's supposedly female, but it's called Little Ronnie. I don't fucking know. The moon cell. Okay. I'm not sure if I just missed Leo, but You can talk to Leo again after this cutscene for more information on the moon cell, which I do, in fact, do. But that's after I leave the library and come back, because I couldn't find him after this cutscene. I want to see if I just ran right past him, or whether or not you have to leave the library and come back for him to appear. Or it could have been a glitch too, but I doubt that's the case. Let's see. Yeah, he's not here. Yeah. I didn't just like miss him. He's not here. You have to leave the library and come back for Leo to appear in the library. Alright. That's nice to know. Because that's what I'm doing here. I'm looking for him. There's less NPCs around, so I think that's why I decided to start talking to them. Know who I am, Rin. Stop asking me these questions. Like I said, I think our character is an NPC of some kind. Like, I think that's what we are. What do you mean a work in progress? So now we can go into the arena. So that's good. So yay, lunch. I could go for some food right about now. God damn it, game, stop making me hungry. Yeah. How can you guys tell it's a her? I couldn't tell it's a her. And that voice doesn't make it sound like it just doesn't this doesn't make it sound like a girl either. I mean, I guess the voice I could see as a girl, but it just sounds like a creepy like serial killer. I don't know. I don't know I don't know about this stuff. Anyway, Leo's gonna tell us about the moon cell. Interesting. So, essentially, the moon cell observes the Earth and records its history. And we don't know why it does this, but it just does it, and it doesn't seem to be it's alien. Humans couldn't have created it. I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know if Leo has told us yet. I don't think he has, but Uh-huh. Yep. The Holy Grail is the moon. I mean, I know it's called the moon cell, but I didn't think it was the moon. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I wasn't surprised by that fact. It's just that I'm surprised that I wasn't surprised by it, but I didn't realize it. So, souls. Did you guys hear that growl? No, that was my stomach. The Seraph. I wonder why Leo is telling us this. Oh, I understand now. Because Leo thinks he's gonna win, so if there's no reason not to disclose this information because we can't tell anybody. So there's no need for Leo to be afraid because he thinks he's gonna win. So he doesn't feel any need to. Well, he's not afraid of this information leaking out. But even then, it doesn't seem that even if somebody had this information, they could do much with it. So, yeah. But yeah, Ronnie's alive. Superhuman cyborg. Yes, apparently she's a homunculi, right? That's what Rin called her earlier, right? Either way, she's alive. Somehow. I don't know. You know what, guys? I don't think I'll have anything more to comment on the rest of this video. So I'm going to end my commentary here. So I'll see you guys again next time. Whenever that is. Bye-bye.